happened with you two?
We was like brothers.
There we it. Oh, why has he got musics? Shouldn't have the musics. Oh well, there he is. What it is, y'all. And I forgot my shirt green screen's out. Whoopsie. That's alright. We'll make it work tonight. What it is, y'all. Sorry, we are exceptionally late. I have had a busy as shit day. Yes, it is Hestia. I'm assuming you thought it was a Dokkan stream. I apologize. Why is the thumbnail wrong? I just fixed the thumbnail. The thumbnail's wrong because I set the stream up in an absolute, like, frantic hurry. And couldn't get shit right. It should be corrected now, though. There we go. Yeah, well, it's a thumbnail. I think it's the one from, like, last week's stream, but it'll do the trick. Yeah, guys, my apologies. I had a bit of a learning curve today. I had to do the brakes on the car, but it was like 35 degrees outside. No, I changed the thumbnail. The thumbnail should be updated. Refresh it. The thumbnail should be updated. Yeah. Yes, I have, SD. Yes, I have. Yeah, so I had to do a brake job outside. It was like 35 degrees. Such a, like, it was literally like biting my fingers. Like, it was horrible. And froze my ass off. And by the time I got back inside, then I had other shit to do. And then I forgot that my Dokkan video didn't go live, and I had to finish the Pokemon project. It's been a hell of a day. SD, what it is? Croc, what it is? Uh-oh, Croc, why did yours not go off? Why did SD's go off and not yours? Hold up. Hold up. I can fix that. That is strange. Very strange. Oh, there it goes. Okay, well. I guess y'all got it. No, that's my fingers. Stones and dispatch quests. We'll do stones first. Yeah, so my goal today was to get some of the final trial shit done, but obviously that didn't happen. But I still got, I got out 3 videos today, and I basically got shit done on, like, all the major channels, so I'm at least happy about that. Plus the brake job. The brake job is a big deal. Apparently it takes 2 attempts tonight. I have no idea. Dude, I am just, nothing's worked right today, so I'm just like, fuck it. It was eventually success, let's make it, let's go. Yeah, because my car has Brembo brakes. It has basically a sport brake. It's not like the brake jobs I'm used to in the past. It's actually a lot easier, but because it happened yesterday too. I get in there and I'm just like, I've done a million brake jobs in my life. I just pull the brake caliper off and all that. Wait, the brake caliper isn't supposed to come off in this job. They pull out the back. So I got to put the brake caliper back on. And, well, I did inspect the rotors because I thought the rotors would have to be machined. And they didn't. So that's good news. So, saved myself a bunch of money there. Yeah, brake job took 2-3 hours. Froze my fingertips to the bone, but it's like I think it was $100 for brake pads, or I pay $700 or more probably for someone to do it in a shop because it's a sports car. And I'm like, no, fuck you, I'll just do it myself. I am far too cheap. I'm like, I want to drive the sports car. I don't want to live like I drive this. I'm not that person. Like, I roll up there and I'm like jeans and a t-shirt, and they're like my fucking hero's Stradman, who wears $11 Walmart shorts but drives like Lamborghinis and shit. I'm like, that dude, he's living the life. Like, just don't give a fuck what I own the car, but I don't want to have the upkeep. Brakes aren't bad if you're not in a sports car. Oh, funny enough, actually, the brakes were easier on this car than in other cars. Legitimately, because I didn't have to take the caliper all the way off. Like, honestly, it's 2 compression pins. You push the compression pins out, the pads are on a spring, and the whole thing just slides out. You don't have to do any of the other fuck shit. So, legitimately, when I got the caliper off, I was like, okay, get the caliper off, take the pads out, why aren't the pads coming out? And then I'm like, oh yeah, fucking forgot. Because I've owned a lot of cars, but I've never owned a car with Brembo brakes. Like some German fuck shit. So I'm just like, this is easy. Was it a job for hands? What? I had the rumblies that could only be satiated by hands. Yeah, I mean it was cold as fuck. That was like 35 degrees, and I'm out there like hammering on the fucking the bolts on the back of the caliper, which I didn't even need to do. So I'm just like trying to get those bitches off. My fingers are like, we hate you. Thank you, fingers. Appreciate that. Thanks for the reminder. It is a yes/no question. Was it a job for hands? Yes. Are you trying to say is it a job for Hans? I swear to God, if that's a Hans joke, I'm coming through the internet right now and I will slap you. Fuck you. I won't actually do that. But I will say I will all day long. It was a job for Hans. Yeah. So when my fingers finally thawed up, then I came in and I was like, shit, I was supposed to drop the Pokemon video today. And so I had to go render that and do a couple tweaks on it. And so I was, yay, busy day. Busy day. That is what it is. My weekends usually get stupid busy. Yeah, it's been near freezing all day. It really has. It's currently 30 degrees. I think they said the high was 40 degrees, but I never felt it. My shit has said it's been 35 degrees pretty much all afternoon. But it's got to get done. Like that's the thing. Like it's one of those, either I do it or I pay someone $700 to do it, when it took me an afternoon and almost cost me my fingers. But you know, it is what it is. 27 up here. God, yeah, right. It's currently 30 right now. So yeah, it was not a cool situation. All right. So we never got the S clear on the final trial. And we built a team, and then I think I threw away the team. Was this my team? I'm trying to remember the team we were building for this. Oh, that's right, because they're the dragon killers. What is their native? So they're... Okay. So they do have light resistance, so maybe the Earth team could do it. I never finished that up. 31 here in Jersey at the moment. Yeah. Used to have a mechanic buddy who would help me do brakes. Oh, yeah. So I own, right now I own 5. God, I don't even know how many cars I own. I own 5 cars at the moment. And I've done brakes. But see, like, every other car has just, like, regular-ass brakes. The exception of my Porsche, but I've never done the brake job on that thing since we did the upgraded brakes. I always had the dealership do it, because, like, they're the ones who installed it, and I never... The only time I literally put on the brakes, and then I went racing with it. And legitimately, that was it. I never replaced the brakes after that because the car broke down. Probably because I took it on a race, but that's a whole other situation. So yeah, I'd never fucked with these brakes before. Funny part is the same type of brakes that are on the 2 cars. So now when I actually do get that car running again, I'll know how to do the brakes. All right, so let's see if we can do this with this Earth team. Because Buffalo Bell is a dragon killer, I think. Come on. Oh my god. Thank you. Yeah, so Buffalo Bell's a dragon killer. Otaro, I believe, is a dragon killer. Yep. Lazar is not a dragon killer. He's a beast killer. Who else do we have that's a dragon killer? Yeah, I wonder with Lazar being a beast killer if it'd be easier to put... Next, we probably need all the damage we can get. So let's see here. So I'm going to change this over to the new weapon. Hakugen. There we go. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and remove the anklet because we need some damage. Winnie, change equip. She had Drake Claws, that's good. Her Drake Claws are not upgraded for some reason. I'm going to remove her equip. And Otarl's good. Armor, I'll remove. If you're wondering why I'm removing him, it's because we have so much resistance on this team. I just think it's kind of unnecessary. I don't even need his weapons, so we won't even F with that. And Lazar. Armor, we'll just remove his armor together too. Because we need counters. We really need counters. I quit 2 out of dragon. That shit requires Fire Elise, Otarl, and Lazar. We should be able to do it without Fire Elise, I would think. The only thing is I may have to max out Winnie and Belle. But let me ascend Winnie's claws. There we go. I should finish my dailies real quick before I jump in there. Let me finish my dailies, because otherwise I have a bad habit of not doing that after stream. So we should, in theory, be able to do it with Buffalo Belle. In theory. That's a huge caveat right there. But I feel like it should be 100% feasible. So I'm going to give it a try again. But I'm not going after Elise. I think she's gone now, isn't she? Something like that. If she's not gone, she will be soon. But that's the whole point in this build, is to do it without her. Now, it may mean replacing Winnie with somebody else who has Dragon Killer, and I'm not opposed to that. But that probably means putting Haruhime back on the team. So, huge question marks there. Let's go ahead and enhance... Oh. Yeah, we can do that. I haven't upgraded any of these units. Probably because I haven't gone after Ryu. Oh, let's do our free daily real quick. Actually, let me see. Yep, all my things are done there. Because I'll also forget that and I'll be mad. Let's do this. Let's see what we get. Let's shoot for 20k hours. Some good for the anniversary and crossover Hero Festa. How much do you have right now? I didn't see what the door was, so we'll see. Already looks like it's not going to be my night. Let's go. Okay. Almost 14k? Damn. I'll be honest with you. You're probably, like, over-prepared. I don't think there's going to be a crossover. Now, I've said that before and been dead wrong. But it doesn't... It is about the time we would get a crossover. But right now... So normally what the reason you would do a crossover is to inject a little bit of hype into a game. Games always get a big boost in playership when they do a crossover. So at the moment, though, the game's kind of like, like you have all the people that are watching the season. The season just ended. So there's really no reason at the moment to do a crossover. They might, but it kind of defeats the purpose. Because right now they should be building hype for the anniversaries. Because at the end of the month, and I mean the end of the month is creeping up. It's already the 20th. Jesus Christ. The end of the month, they're going to be going into April Fool's and the U.S. anniversary. The U.S. anniversary has some stuff going for it. And then we're now just less than 3 months away from the main JP anniversary. The main JP anniversary that's the biggie, So there's a block for it, but it's a short block. Yeah, I mean, I would love to see the April Fool's units come back, but I don't think they've done the little chibi units in a while, have they? I mean, they're more for collection. Like, it's like 100 hours for the banner. It's like, it is what it is. But more to the point, I need to ascend Winnie's shit. Hold up. Let's go to the blacksmith before I forget. And we'll ascend her Drake Claws. Or will we? Are her Drake Claws? There they are. I was like, hold up. I know they're not already ascended. I'm going to need to do some major Valis farming this week. There we go. And upgrade. Weapon. We'll do melee weapons. Straight claws. Let's go. Give me a super success. Of course you're not going to. There we go. Alright, perfect. Easy peasy. Now. Nah, I haven't even done the... I don't think I've... Oh, man, I haven't been doing Wargame at all. Holy crap, I even forgot Wargame is running. Damn! Okay. Year before that was Eyes Wars 2.0. Whatever, Spectre. Yeah. The roadmap said spring would be Sword Oratory Volume 10, Hero Festa. The next banner would be the end of the week. Yep. So basically, the current story is going away on Wednesday, which means I got a lot of shit to do because I am really behind on my farming. As you guys can tell, like for the longest, I was holding on to the stories, like waiting to farm them, because I was like, this will be my placeholder for when I do the story. But then I never got around to doing the stories. It's I hate to admit, it's just really hard to find like 20, 30 minutes a day just to sit down and do the story reactions when there's so much other content to cover. It was a really, really hard thing to do. I do plan to get back to it. I want to drop them before the books release. But yeah, at this point, there's no way we're getting it all done before the end of the story. So I'll just have to find some time to just sit down and do like all the stories at once. Had overpull on that last Festa. Oof. I probably should have, but I didn't. I haven't even done anything with Zard and Alfia. I got to figure out what I'm doing with them. Part 1 will be Reverie, Gareth, Loki, Small Eyes, and Leafia. Part 2 will be Festa of Eyes and Finn. Maybe. I don't know what Sword Oratory Volume 10 includes, so... Don't know tell you on that one. Was able to max for you? Nice. Very nice. Yeah. I'm gonna have to set an alarm now and like literally every 5 hours do this just to catch up. This is gonna be this war game is gonna be rugged for me. So, yeah, I have no idea. I have no clue what to guess on what's coming. I've not read Sword Oratoria at all. Period. So, yeah, it's all question marks for me. Go team! Beat up those early levels. The funny part is I bet they don't have any equips. I bet I've stripped all their equips. Actually, the funny part is Bell actually is probably vacating. So he's got a revolving amulet on him. Here he goes. Oh, he's not? That's weird. They announced an Overlord movie? No, I missed that. I've not watched the series at all. I need to actually sit down and watch it. That's actually pretty hype. Man, it's too bad they didn't do that right before the Konosuba collab. That's truly unfortunate, because that would have injected even more hype into that collab. That collab was super hype already, though. That collab was super fun. Still mad I didn't get that Megamine, but it is what it is. I'm gonna have to watch it though. It's definitely on my list now. I didn't realize it was an Isekai series. I didn't know that Ainz was like just subdued from the like literally got freakazoided into a video game. I think they announced it right when it. So that's unfortunate. They should have announced it. Like they should have waited for that announcement. But I get it. They were under a lot of pressure to get the collab going, because I guess the fans were getting restless. I know a lot of people were just like starting to get frustrated by the level of like, WTF. Because they're really behind apparently. We're in catch up mode right now, but they're really behind on that game at the moment. The problem is I still want a better site for that game. There's like a solid roadmap between Global and JP. Bob, what it is, Mike? All right. We'll get this done, and then we'll jump into the final trial. Yeah. Well, I apologize, guys. The streams have just been so chaotic lately. I always feel bad because I'm like, I'm a busy person. Like, I'm very busy in my personal life, and I'm trying to like come up with a schedule that works. And for a long time, I had a really good schedule, but the problem is it just was unsustainable. Because it would be like, we'd end this stream, then we go do a Twitch stream, and I loved it. But I was wearing my body out, and I was getting sick all the time because I wasn't sleeping. And things might get better here in the next, I don't know, 6 months or so. My youngest is probably going to wind up going to like pre-K and all that shit. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see how that pans out. There's some big question marks around that right now. But if that's the case, then legitimately I'll actually have more time, because then my wife drops all the kids off in the morning and then I can actually sleep. Because like right now I get up at like it's almost 1 o'clock right now. My ass is going to get rousted tomorrow morning at like 6. So after the stream, I am out. I'm like, I'm going to do a couple preparations for tomorrow, and then I'm out. So we're going to... I'm just trying to, like, figure out a good way to, like, balance all this shit. Boom. But, you know, that's how it is when you have a family. My life isn't even my own. Alright, let's go do some final trial. I think that was all the daily shit. Whatever. Let's go. We're not going to do this one. We're going to do... So, this one goes away on the 28th. So, I'm going to focus on this one. So, Winnie should be... her equip should be at level 90 now. There we go. Who else do we have that is a dragon killer? Let's look at that real quick. Because it may just be that we just have to, like, double down on dragon killers. Let's see. He's old as fuck. Strength of life. What it is, Kiram?
With my entire asshole.
Damn, Kiram, you're up late. You up late tonight. I thought you usually disappeared by now. But what it is, glad to have you, man. Yes, it's old as shit, so I don't think he would do anything. Let's see. Does he get a percentage boost? 80% per self-buff skill. Oh. He's got a really good skill. So 80% per each self strength buff skill and skill effect that increases damage received type single target. And do we not have a single target buffer here? Let's see. Let's see. That should might be one of the things we're missing. Physical resist and earth resist down 35%. No, he's not going to buff that. Oh, that's right. Winnie does with her SA. Toxic Insomniac, what it is, man. Hashpd Shiny Rowlet. Nice! Karam! 180 eggs. Not bad, dude. I've even tried. I'm going to drop my video tomorrow on the breeding of that unit. But I've got to actually sit down and plan that shit out. The light team can beat, but you need to set up 6 SA with SA, Memoria, and Assist. What do you mean? 1 Finn, 1 Haru, 1 Fiona, and a Finn double. Then finish with 1 Bell, 1 Finn SA. Oh, that's the Juggernaut. I haven't got to Juggernaut yet. I haven't got to Juggernaut yet. I heard Miraidon is very good for Decidueye. Yeah. I missed the mark on that one. No Spectre. Though I did download that. I do need to fix that. I do need to correct that. We'll do Juggernaut a little bit later. Juggernaut already has a deficiency to light, I think. So that's a distinct possibility. Yeah. But we're working on the dragon here. I haven't quite finished up the dragon yet. And so we're going to do that first, actually, I think. Chicken barbecue and foot massage. This is Jones' good-ass barbecue and foot massage. I don't even need that. So actually, you know what I could do? Buffalo Bell's my one unit that really doesn't have anything going for it until we get buffs. So what I could do is bring Buffalo Bell in later. There we go. So yeah, I think that is going to be... I think that's our build right there. Let me just double check up here. Oh, you know what it is? I also don't have the Memoria for Earth Attack. So, Thunder and Dark Attack damage, Water and Wind, Fire, Earth, and Light. That's one turn. We went late game. Fire and Thunder, Light and Dark. Where's the late game? Earth. I have Earth Attack damage in the early stages. They're not a late game Earth buff? So there's Earth and Light Attack damage plus 6 turns, 1 to 5. Light and Dark, 6 to 10. Fire and Thunder, 6 to 10. Are we going to get why people... Wait, what? What's going on with Volume 18? See, you know, some people are just hipsters about it. I wouldn't fucking worry about that. Last 30 to the light, yeah. The wind is stronger, but I haven't put together a wind team for testing it. I mean, honestly, if the light team could do it, the light team is the one to go with, or at least for my video, because the light team is that team I've told everyone to spec into for the past year. I look like a tree hugger. Probably it's the beard. So do we not have a... Hold up. Am I missing any Memoria? I shouldn't be missing a Memoria, but it is distinctly possible. No. So I've got all the Memoria. So what the fuck? They really just don't have a Memoria for this? So that would have been the same as they had with Volume 12, Sword Oratoria? Yeah. I wouldn't worry about it. Oh yeah, my beard's a mess. I've been under the car all day, so... I say all day, it was 3 hours of the freezing ass cold. That felt like all day, I believe. Alright guys, help me out here. Am I blind, or is there just no late game Memoria for Earth? Oh, it's the one I have. Wait. It's the one I have on there.
The crowd scream, and they scream for me.
I'm losing it. I'm losing it.
Comes at such a heavy price.
Whatever. Steven, what it is! So I do have wind, earth, and water attack damage. Yeah, so that's the Memoria we want. Okay. this again. Steven, so did you see I got the episode up? Yeah, exactly. Never a more hive of scum and villainy. There you go. All right, so there we are. So I was losing my mind. We did have it. All right, let's see what happens here. Yeah, I got the episode up. There was one glaring mistake in it, but I'll actually be shocked if anybody figures it out, so I'm just going to let it slide. That, and I don't want to delay it anymore, so it's up! Let's go! I do episodes? Yes. Apparently. Allegedly. Okay, physical resist down. Let's see, it'll also do all target debuff. That's not really that important. Boom, boom. We'll do that. And we already have earth resist down 40%, don't we? No? I'll just do that. A shipping war on Ardamachi right now? Oh, yeah. I mean, that was inevitable after the season. Come on. Let's just be fair here. The season really focused on Ryu. Like, the season hard focused on Ryu. So it was kind of inevitable. We'll stick with this for now. Till they buff themselves. Let's see. Oh, they have physical resistance buffs. We'll actually do that. That. And I'll do that. And that. Let's go. Was Ivy? No, Eyes was not shown at all this season. Actually, I think Belle had a flashback with Eyes. Novel readers knew, yeah. It is what it is. Yep. I mean, it just like I said, it's just honestly inevitable. There ain't much you could do about it. People are just going to be shitty, so just don't sweat it. Best thing I can recommend for you. Just let shit go. Alright, so I actually have... There's one turn left on Mountain Drill, so we'll rebuff Mountain Drill. She doesn't get any extra actions. Buffalo Belle doesn't get any extra actions. 2 extra actions there. So, hold up. So, everything's 2 turns. 2 turns. So, I'm actually going to rebuff this. Because all the debuffs and everything are running out. So, let's do that. Don't have anything against Eyes, but her screen time has been, yeah. Well, she's not that important in the story at the moment. Like, I mean, I hate to say that, but it's true. Like, she really has very little to do in the story right now. So it's just kind of natural. Here we go. Oh, damn, Belle barely, look at that. 6 HP. That's pain. And I don't have a healing move, do I? Because that's HP regen. That's not really a heal. I think it's a rip for Buffalo Bill. Yep. Oof. All right. So here's what I'll do, though, because the biggest thing is I took the armor off. So we'll go ahead and put a breasticle plate back on. There we are. We'll try this again. If you have brought up the question, why doesn't Loki fam go down there to help? Yeah. Well, the thing is the Loki fam's doing their own shit right now. Because they're over, like, still doing the analysis of Knossos, aren't they? Pretty sure they're busy at the moment. Could be wrong, but I'm fairly certain they're busy. I'm going to save that move until Bell drops in. The anime said they were in Knossos. Yeah, I'm not that far in the book. You're right, because I don't think they even mentioned him in the novel. You ever got your Sundari demonstration? What did I do? Was it have been nice to see more above ground reactions? William, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't remember them being mentioned at all in the novel, though. Not that I can recollect. Kiram said a DM. I'm afraid. Excuse me. Hold on, Kiram. Let me F with this real quick. Freya and Loki are doing Echo Lab together. Wouldn't be surprised. Just to aggravate Hestia. Alright, so there we go. There's that. Do that. There's a hump into a head turn. We were supposed to get. Wait, what? What? I don't remember this. I don't remember promising anything. So we'll rebuff Mountain Drill. Heavy Sword Thrust rebuffs next turn. I'm confused. Come on, Belle. Need you to be strong. I need you to survive. Heavy Sword Thrust will rebuff. There we go. The biggest problem is here is Otarl and Lazar are not getting counters. And Otarl needs counters. Could bring an Otaro late game. Buffalo Bell's the best name. If you don't get the reference... Okay. So hopefully at the end of this turn, then I'll be able to do a double essay, if not pretty darn close. Okay. Oh! Damn. Bell is in dire straits. Okay, so actually, they're gonna do their cleanse move here in a minute. So probably what I should do is wait for them to cleanse. Was laughing loud during the Buffalo Bell stream. Oh yeah. I think it was Vic that actually gave Bell the name. That shit were hilarious. All right, let's go. Bell. Fuck. No, novel ever mentioned the Loki fam being a Knossos. I don't think it did. I could be wrong. I'm still in the middle of volume 13, though. So if it was something like 14, that would be a thing. Because I have not read 14 yet.
I'm pregnant. You're the father.
No, Spooter.
The baby is... spiders. Thousands of spiders.
Space Jam DVD, Space Jam DVD, Space Jam.
Karen, are you stealing John's alert again?
Space Jam DVD, Space Jam DVD, Space Jam DVD, Space Jam DVD.
All right, let me ponder this for a second. All right, I actually have to move my heater closer because it is now officially cold down here. Did you see Bonsai Pop cover Damachi? No. Oh, good. I'm glad. I'm glad. That makes me happy. I'm fighting giant spooters in Diablo 4 right now. It pains me to say, because I was a huge fan of StarCraft and Warcraft. I was not a big fan of World of Warcraft, but I just don't like MMOs in general. It's just not my style. But I love the RTS back in the day that Blizzard put out. I don't support them anymore. I absolutely and I get it's probably more the Activision bullshit side, but I can't bring myself to support Blizzard anymore. I won't do it. So, which sucks. I used to love them. They used to be my favorite studio, and they're just. I just feel like they've. Yeah. Let's see, ruined MMOs. I don't know about all that. My problem with MMOs. Once again, I've got a busy lifestyle, and we were playing Repels. I don't know if anybody ever remembers that game. Pardon me for a moment. Actually, let me move my heater real quick. It'll stop my nose from running. There we go. So I was playing Repels with a group of people from my work, God, like 10-something years ago. And, oh God, Evercrack. Jesus Christ. No, thank God I missed that one. I had some friends who went into Evercrack, and no, that's... That shit was... It ruined their fucking lives, man. They did nothing after that. Yeah, exactly. I just can't with Activision anymore, which is sad because Blizzard got looped into that. And so we were playing Repels, but the problem is like I'd play 2-3 hours a night, right? Because that's about what I have to play. And I play 2, maybe 3 hours a night, and the wife and I would sign on, and we'd play together, and then we'd sign off. And we, like, grind a little bit, do a little bit of something. And I'd be like, cool, I, leveled up. All right, cool. All right, good night, everyone. I'm signing off. But we're going to play a little bit longer. All right, cool. And they get to work the next day, and they'd be like, we played until, 3 a.m. And I'm like, all 4 of you motherfuckers played till 3 a.m., knowing you had to be back at work at fucking 5. Actually, 8. But yeah, so I'm like... So you got, no sleep, you leveled up, and you ran all this shit without us. So, how the fuck are we supposed to, play the game together? Oh, I don't know, maybe just catch up? I don't know. It ain't gonna fucking happen, dude. Everybody I know just, threw their entire life into MMOs, and I'm like, I ain't doing that. I'm not about that life. Not even gonna play Diablo 4? Just not interested? I just don't want to support Activision. Yeah. That's just... Yeah. So he does Earth Resist down 40%, so I really don't need to do Otaro's second move. So, yeah. So yeah, we'll just do this. Diablo 2 Remaster kind of killed any hype I had for 4. I was the biggest Diablo fan. I was more the strategy game, or into the, the RTS side of it. But still, it's just it's really unfortunate, too, because it was, such a beloved franchise. And they just kind of pissed on it. That crossover is going to ruin... No, I don't think it's going to ruin their One Punch Man's reputation. I highly doubt that. There's a certain amount of people that are just going to be shitty about it, but I don't think it's going to do any long-term damage to that franchise. Let's do this. I think that's going to be the wiser maneuver here. Yeah. Okay. So everyone gets earth attack damage 100%. Ooh, Otaro just took damage. Damn, son. Granted, in fairness, he does not have any health or some HP regen, so we're going to give him HP regen. Boom. Let's go. Alright, so he's actually taking damage, but he's doing a pretty good job. Let's see what happens here. Maybe if I give him an armor. So that. And he'll probably have to rebuff. Yep, heavy sword. Let's go. Gotta look up the outfits. Wait, what? First part, they nerfed Tornado's outfit on the new girl. Wait, what? Overwatch used to be. Oh yeah. Overwatch used to be fan service. They're yeah. So Overwatch censoring outfits is not shocking, considering what all the allegations. Okay then. Yeah, all the allegations that were out there against Activision, I get that. I totally understand why they would do that. It really does make all the sense in the world. So let's do this. I'm going to steal the equip off of Bell and see what we can do. Because the reality is I got to find the balance. And this is turning out to be a beast. Let's go. Overwatch is popular in it. Yeah. It is. Allegations should not affect the art, but it's going to. That's the problem. Is with how much they were facing, all the scrutiny, all the backlash, it was just inevitable. There was no way around it. They were going to have to react. And it was going to be a knee-jerk reaction. It really is. Alright. Earth attack damage. We'll go ahead and do that. And it's for one turn, so we will need Mengol. Yeah, let's go. So everyone's going to get 100% earth attack damage. Okay, Winnie will go ahead and do this. We'll do heavy sword thrust next turn. Giggity. Yeah. Let's go. It's you. Wait, what? Yeah. I don't know. Diablo 4 didn't seem like the fan service central, but Overwatch definitely was. There was no question about that. All right, let's go. All right, so he's taking damage. That's the good news. Am I going to try the Elden Ring There's an Elden Ring randomizer? What does an Elden Ring randomizer do? I didn't play Diablo 3. Bad fan. Alright. That said, though, I wasn't as much into the into those games as the strategy games. So we're getting a mill on the I think it's Otaro's skill 3. Getting some mad damage out here. Alright, so they're about to remove everything here soon. Let's see. HP regen for 1 turn, so we can probably just chill on that. Yeah, let's go. Okay. This is what, turn 9? Randomize the enemies of each area as well as the bosses. Oh, interesting. Guess that's predictable response for a randomizer. Okay, we got a little bit of that back there. Let's see. Let's rebuff Mountain Drill, rebuff this. Alright. So I think it's next turn that they wipe everything out? Yeah. So we'll have to reapply debuffs. So, as long as it's not a fast attack, we should be good. So we'll do that, and that. Okay. All right, debuffs are reapplied. Okay. So the downside is here. Number one, Winnie's going to take a huge amount of damage. Number two, or Buffalo Bill's going to take the damage. Number two, we didn't get the SA. We didn't get a quad. We really needed a quad to bring this home. I don't know. Teachers playing with the students and they were off spring break. Wait, what are you talking about? Ugh, excuse me. Alright. Your MO explanation reminds me of that skit from Lucky Star. Oh, God. It's been a million years since I've watched Lucky Star. Alright, guys, so what are we missing in this build? I can max Buffalo Bill, get a little bit more out of him, her, whatever. No, the light team will not do this. The light team's not going to pull this one out. We've already tried that. Not without investing in a newer unit, and I'm not going to do that. Number one, I'm not going to ask anybody to invest in a new unit. There's a way to do this without new units. No, remember we built that team, but you said that we had to have one of the newer anime units. We got to be able to do it without them. Cuz I've run this team to death. Wait, what? Yeah, but I'm saying we built that team and it didn't do it. Amazing their princess tutu cross. What are you talking? All right, just for shits and giggles, go ahead and remind me. Here, let me save this one real quick. Because, just in case I need to come back to this. Remind me what team you ran. Because last time we did this, we came to, like, literally at about the same place. I think it was you said the Christmas Winnie was in the front, though. And as I was saying, I'm not gonna rely on her. That's the biggest Achilles heel to this. Because if we're relying on one of the winter units, number one, I'd have to give her star bonds, and I'm not going to be able to do that. Now, we could trade her out with somebody else. Sage Prowler, what are you talking? I'm so confused. I'm legitimately confused by what the fuck you're talking about. Yeah. Yeah. Now, I'm pretty sure that your team required her in the front. Now, you might be able to swap her out, but I have to put another dragon killer there. No, she's a worm killer. I mean, she does so much stuff, but I'd have to have somebody else in that spot. The pink-haired Palin for Fianna? Oops. Was she a light unit? Hold up. Talking about her? No, Lyra's a stray record. Talking about her. Melia? I don't see Melia pulling this one out. Hold on. So, Haruhime, Fianna, Finn, and Hero Festival. The only person I don't have on here is Hero Festival. I thought we've tried this team. We've legitimately tried this team. Belle, Fianna, 4th anniversary, Finn. So what does Melia do then? Okay, I'm following. So Melia slot 1. So strength, magic, and dex down 45%. Got that. Yeah, so Melia's a sack. So Haruhime rotates in last. So we replace him with Haru. There's no way you're getting enough damage out of this. Because without Lazar, you don't have a... I mean, you almost need like 4 DPSs. I'll try it. I'll be shocked if this works. I'll be utterly shocked if this works. Light Lazar is a sack? So he's in her place. Just making sure we're doing the right one. This is not the new final trial. This is the other final trial, the one that's going away this week. Because the new final trial is weak to light. I'm well aware of that. We're talking about the old final trial, the one I've been fucking desperately trying to beat for 3 weeks now. Alright, there's Light Lazar. So assist should stay roughly the same. I'm going to go ahead and swap those two over. 712. You thought I was talking about the new one? No. Yeah, I already have a team built in mind for that one. In fact, the regular ass team that I've been running could probably wipe that one out. But see, there's just not enough damage here. There's no dragon killers or any of that shit. No. I've been telling you guys, like we still have not beaten the old one. If this team could have pulled out the old one, I'd be all about that life. Hey, what it is, Mac? What it is, Mac? Yeah. No. I get that. That team makes all the sense in the world for the new one. But I've been busting my ass trying to find a team that could beat the old one that doesn't require us going like stupid deep on some anime units. I'm not getting the new Elise. No. There's a way to do it without the new Elise. There has to be. And I honestly think probably what it's going to come down to is replacing Winnie with a Dragon Killer. So let me see something here. Yeah, see, she's the only Dragon Killer I'm missing, and I'm not going after her. Here's SA buffs 90 fire and 120 strength. I know. But here's the problem. We're trying to do this in a way that... I mean, if I could do it with one of her, maybe. If I could do it with the one guaranteed of her, yes. But... I just don't see it, and I don't think the fire team has enough in it. Because she's the only Dragon Killer on fire then. And I've got the Earth team has 2 Dragon Killers. Borderline probably 3 if I built this right. Nuka can wipe physical resistance, but I did not use her. Yeah. Well, so in this one, Lazar can wipe physical resistance. That's super easy. Like, everything that's a danger in this event is handled. The Argo, Vesta, Bell was on my team, yeah. So, we're not going to use new units. I want to use units that we've had around for a minute, and teams that I've told people to spec into. Now, there's a real possibility that I could run Haruhime here, but then I'm lacking more damage. I am see-through. I even made that joke on my on the Pokemon video. I'm like, need to go back to 1955. Find that fucking sports almanac, man. Elise let me kill it turn 10. That's how good she is. She's already gone, isn't she? No, she's right there. One. Level 60, I'll try her. If she could... There's an outside chance that at level 60, she might be able to pull this off. We're just going to skip all this. Okay? If she could do this at level 60, absolutely. Oh god, that was the combination of the two songs. Spectre! What do you do if your wife starts smoking? Put out the fire? Just, ah, damn it. I hate you so much. Hey, Spectre, I had a question. Would you do anything? Dragon Killer team with a lot of armor and assists that nerf the crap out of the dragon. So that's kind of what we're looking at now. So what I'll do, just for the sake of silliness, just to humor y'all, oh, but she's magic. And magic ain't gonna pull it out. So she'd be another amazing unit to run on here. But here's what we're gonna do. First things first. Gonna level up. Since she does the 120 buff, we could actually use her in place of Lazar. Buffalo Bell is still a yeah. It's still an Earth Assistant. It's still the Dragon Killer. So let's see what happens when we do this. Now. Okay, we'll give her that. Armor she'll need. Breastplate, so she doesn't croak. Now, the downside is she doesn't have any assist buffs. That's going to be problematic. Ooh, not what I was looking for. Hero Ascension. So I could give her 3 purple stars. Possible. We'll see. Haru keeps buffs going. No. William, no. Third party member for Bet and Light Haru, but Light Haru never... Yeah. So Elise replaces Haru for the buff, and Winnie replaces Haru for the buff replication. So you're saying replace Winnie with Light Haru? But Winnie's... Does anybody here actually do the single target debuff? She does on her SA. I haven't fucked with the assists yet. What is Light Haru doing here? Oh, that's right, because I sack her and I bring in Otaro. Okay. Yeah, I'm doing Winnie instead of Haru. Winnie's staying put, Haru's getting sacked. I think this is good. Replace her with Adult Felice? So get rid of the single target buff for Adult Felice? So like that. Could go in with fire. I could. Let's see what happens here. Okay, let's see here. Build. Okay, we'll do that. This kind of remains redundant. That and that. Let's go. Well, hold on. The assists, I think, are fine. The downside is we're not getting any fire buffs with on the assist side, but I kind of think she's going to stand alone. She's kind of like the Earth Lazar is on most teams at this point. So I think we're fine in that regard. Boom, boom, boom. Now, if I could do this with her at level 60, I could promote that because that's just one pull. But I'm not gonna max limit break her just to like tell people, hey, this is how you do it, because that's that goes against all of my principles. Make sure to build up a triple for turn 10. Oh yeah, obviously. So I'll do her essay here. And then we'll build up a triple for turn 10. I did it with Elise. Yeah, I'm not MLBing her. If I'm gonna promote this this build, she has to do it at level 60 or maybe +1. Maybe +1. I gotta see what she pulls out here. Now, with how much she does on her essay, Jesus Christ, she wouldn't. Okay. So she did 1.5 mil there without much effort. It's distinctly possible she might be the key to pulling this off. But I've got to make sure that all my shit's in a row. All of it. So the whole point in the build is to tell people who are free to play, hey, this is how you do it. Now, I've been very hesitant to use Elise, but the reality is with her at level 60, I can still tell people it's 400 iris, it's worth. And frankly, it is. I have been obstinate to that up till now. But the reality is it is completely worthwhile. Okay, Mountain Drill's got 2 turns left. Yeah. See, the thing is that now I've got 3 Dragon Killers. 3. And Elise, even at level 60, is definitely definitely doing her job. And we're getting damage, so we're doing counters. This actually might have been the secret the whole time, and I was just being frankly belligerent about it. Oh, I probably need to rebuff her skill too. Actually, no, I think it's next turn. See, we're getting these counters. This is super important. Alright, so I need to pull Winnie back here. This is 144, so I need to stop doing essays with Winnie. Get 6 turns left. Everybody else is good over here. Oh, Vera needs to rebuff. There we go. I'm going to pull Winnie back and just do base attacks with her for now. So, skill 3, skill 3, skill 1. Whatever, William. Yeah, I agree that pulling one of each anime unit is well worthwhile. But I am not going to tell people that they have to MLB this unit. I just cannot do that in any good faith. I don't think we even need the HP regen from Winnie yet. I think we're actually good here. I can go ahead and do it this turn. So buffs and debuffs are running out, but not world-endingly. This will give us HP regen. This will be good for a couple of turns. Now, I can't really do anything until next turn, but I actually might get a quad out of this. Let's see what happens here. Now, he's not damaged as much as would make me happy. But so we need to go in here and debuff. So that there, I think that's going to work. Okay. They're going to wipe out the buffs. Okay. We're right on the cusp of a quad. If you put her on a full fire team, you can kill it this turn. Maybe. Maybe. Let's see what happens here. Okay. Damn, 3.1 mil. She really is a monster. I mean, we could build a full fire team here and see what happens. So the thing is, I think she actually out damages Otarl. I take that back. I think Otarl actually would have done more in that situation. Let's put her in charge of a fire team. Bob, have yourself a great night, man. Yeah. All right. Shit. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. Holy mother of God. I have to be up in like 4 hours. So this is my last run. But let's see if we can put this together. So who are we going to be... Oops. Sorry, guys. Who are we using to increase fire attack damage? She'll debuff physical and fire resistance. She's a distinct possibility. What does he do? 100% per self strength buff skill removes status buffs. You want Bet and Argafesta Bell? Those guys wreck. Which Bet? Talking about this bell? Is that the newest bet? I think that is. But who else are we going to be running on here? I mean, we could throw the Light Harakime on here just for healing and whatnot. Healing and buff replication. Now, without me having to go too deep into like the searching here, who are our assists? Who's the fire assists that are currently meta? Use Light Haru? Okay. I'll just keep her on board then. Apollo? This one? Oh, that old ass one? No. Ryu's one? Yeah, I'm not using a newer unit. I want to use old units. Which sounds a bit silly, but trust me on this. Now, I'm not opposed to giving Bet the 3 stars he needs. Finn gives fire resistance down. I need bonds in that Finn. Let me pull it up. Well, let me pull up the docs here from Yoko. Okay. So elemental attack increase. Yeah, no, I don't want to go too old, obviously. I want to keep it in the 20% meta. That's Anya. Is it Anya? Do I have that Anya? It's never maxed. Guess I do not have that Anya. Okay, let's look at bet. Let's do this way. Damn. If I got bonds for him, I do not. And I could go get prism bonds. Wouldn't be a huge deal. What does Anya do here? Let's go ahead and pull this up here. Should be pretty easy. Oh no, it's Lily. Looks like Anya. I could use Bet instead of Lily. Another Eden Hestia. Horse Idol Lily. Is that what we're calling her now? Alright, hold up. So, I'll need to give Bet some, I'll need to give him some points, but that's the White Day bet from, like, last year. So, let's do that. And then, Fire Resistance. Wait, she does fire attack damage. Oh, so fuck that. So fire resistance. Yeah, I'm gonna switch Memoria. So I already have Ryu, so fuck that. We're gonna use Ryu. Not being an idiot. So fire resistance is then her? Yeah. Now, my question then becomes, do we have anybody... So 710, 716, 714. Nope, 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 nope. What are you doing? Don't go in there. Don't go in there. Fuck off. Yeah, but if I have her maxed already, she's probably... if I recollect, she's the one that I said to spec into, so that's fine. I'll make an exception for her. So I have fire resistance and fire attack damage. I can use the the baby Felice here to get single target damage. So I've got single target damage, SA gauge charge twice. Fire damage up, fire damage down. Assist-wise, that should be good. Now, what do we need? I wish I had another Eden maxed. I used her +3. Fair enough. It's, yeah, damn, it's about to get too cold to even be down here now. I want winter to be over with. I like winter, but I don't like when the basement gets cold. You need your rotations now. Bell probably Diva. Let's see. That should be good. Because you're not really using her for her SA. So... We're using Elise for her SA. So rotation should be fine. So then my question becomes, do we have fire resistance? So let's see. Magic resistance plus 30%. Average stream attack. All target plus 30%. Self, 3 actions. Let's see. That. And then no. So we do not have... Attack single target plus 30% for 4 turns. Yeah. Now the... Wait, what's going on? No, the Hero Festa Elise is a magic unit. We can't use her. Alright, so we need to debuff. Alright, so let's take a look here. So, physical resist down 40%. So we can sack Otarl for the 45% damage reduction. And then we just need somebody that does fire attack damage down. No, he does fire resistance down. So what do we need on our assists? We have all of our resistances. I know exactly what we need. Big brain. Yeah, she'll work, I think. Yep. Just some SA gauge. Just 1 turn of SA gauge buffing. I think that'll do it. Alright, so... There we go. And then... There we go. Everything else I think is covered. What would I use Fiona for? Oh shit, do we not have somebody that removes the we don't have somebody that removes the physical resistance debuff, do we? We could do that turn 2. We could use a sack unit to do that turn 2, didn't we? So Lazar, turn 2, gets rid of the debuffs. Does Elise remove it? So physical and magic resist plus 30%. Able to receive attack all targets. Down 30%. Self additional actions. Mid fire magic attack. Strength of fire attack. Damage 80%. Okay. Strength boost, ultra, say allies 30%, strength buff heals. Okay. Superfire physical attack damage 90% per each self strength buff skill, skill attack, single target, ultra on guard rate, skill damage received, type single target. No. Sure moves it on SA, maybe. I don't think she removes it. Oh, is there extra action from SA? But then she's doing less damage for like 2 turns. Nah. We're doing the older final trial. I never built a team that was able to actually do that. At least not within my really ridiculous ass limitations that I've placed on it. So that's what I'm doing right now. It was the Earth Lizard that did all the clearing, right? I'm just going to have him do a turn 2 so we don't have to wait around for her. Because otherwise we're waiting around for turn 5 to do it, right? Doesn't make any sense. Nah, get rid of all that on turn 2. Fuck that. Let's see. Move, strength, and physical resistance buff skills. There we go. Bam. I think this is a better chance. I don't know why he's in a dark coat. Let's give this a try. See what happens here. I'm skeptical but optimistic. But you know what? I'm always down to give it a shot. Okay, so physical resistance and all that is up. That is a slow skill, so hopefully it does the trick. Or it's not a slow skill, I'm sorry. It's just a regular speed skill, so hopefully he does it first. Boom. And boom. Here we go. Okay. So now they've applied magic resistance. So we'll do her essay. Bets extra actions. Yeah, let's go. Just remember to triple on turn 10. Yeah. Let's see what happens here. Now, bear in mind, Bet and Elise's only only level 60. Bet does not have all his purple stars. So, yeah. So you got to keep that in mind. Okay. It's 3 turns left on her extra action. 2 turns left on his. Argo will needs to be rebuffed. And hers long since ran out. Oh, she doesn't get one. I always forget she doesn't get one. I'm the worst. Big chill. Whew. Yeah, it's down like 25 degrees outside. Holy shit. It's too late in the year for it to be this cold. Though in fairness, actually in hindsight, usually about mid-March, if we get snow, it's like right about now. It was 93. We had that damn blizzard about this time of year. So yeah, it's like that final plunge before like shit actually warms up. Let's see what happens here. They're doing a good job so far. What do you think of the flight of the elf? What? What are you talking about? Excuse me. 2 turns left on that skill. 2 turns left on Argo Will. Let's go. Okay, they're going to wipe out all the buffs, so we need to re-debuff, right? No. Fire resistance down 40. All right, let's see what happens here. Excuse me. All right, so we got a triple. So 1, 2, 3. All right, so 1, 2, 3. Bam. Damn. Now, will we survive all that? Ah! We did everything, and then we just croaked. Oh. So there's probably a way around that. Let's have to figure it out. But it's now 2:30 in the morning, guys. I'm gonna mess with this tomorrow, and hopefully we can get that out there. Yeah. So probably getting him up to purple stars. Elise is the only real wild card here. She's the one that's gonna be a bit weird. You know what I could do, though? get rid of Otarl. Put on Finn or somebody to give him a death saving throw. I'm going to do that real quick. I'm going to mess with this a little bit. But I legitimately have got to go get some sleep, guys. I'm going to be a mess in the morning otherwise. So I'm just going to do this real quick to remind myself. Here we are. Should purple her? Probably. So her and Ben, I think if they had purple stars, that would have been a completely different game. Though her at level 60 is shockingly good. Shut up. I am a mess. I mean, look at me. I'm disappearing. Oh, my God. But, guys, appreciate y'all coming out tonight. I know it was super late. I know my schedule's been a bitch lately. But I am working it out. I'm trying to make everything happen. But you guys know I got family and shit. And the weekend's the time like when I can actually get shit done around here. So a lot of times I got to unfortunately sideline video gaming for life. But that is how it do. You guys are legendary. Appreciate all y'all that came out tonight. Thank you guys so much for the continued support. Love y'all. I'm going to be back with, hopefully, this team y'all help me put together. And success sometime tomorrow. So, see you guys then. Take it easy. Appreciate y'all. And catch you on the next one.